Coming up on this edition of Southwest TV News. The Cypress Health Region and Great Plains College are joining forces for a new continuing care assistant program. The city of Swift Current is hoping to finalize the paperwork with interested individuals wanting to purchase lots in the new Cypress Point residential subdivision. If you recently received your December utility bill from the city of Swift Current in the mail, you probably noticed several inserts, including this one outlining a Q&A with the city. Thanks for joining us here today. Great Plains College and the Cypress Health Region have partnered once again for a new program. We have more in today's top story. In an effort to bring new recruits into the workforce, the Cypress Health Region and Great Plains College are joining forces for a new continuing care assistant program. Great Plains College CEO David Keast and Beth Vachon, CEO for the Cypress Health Region, officially signed the paperwork, which will welcome 24 students into the program at the Swift Current campus in March. A winning partnership for all parties involved.
And typically this program would be part-time at Great Plains College. This is going to be customized for Cypress Health to be full-time training, including theory and lab from the beginning of March through towards the end of July, at which time they will go back into their jobs, into the healthcare system, and finish off their clinical training to complete their CCAs within 6 to 8 months.
A training program which is timely, as the Cypress Health Region prepares to open the new Swift Current long-term care facility next year with a full complement of staff, from nurses to continuing care assistants.
Any staff member that we hire as an untrained care aide, they have 2 years to complete the program. But with the number of people that we need to bring on in order to have the right staffing complement when we open our doors, we knew that we needed to try to do something a little bit different. So looking at how we could actually, train people, get them through the theory part of it quicker so that they could just use their work time to gain their practicum experience was a unique way to actually look at how we could, bring as many people through as quickly as possible.
And with 110 CCAs required in the long-term care system in Swift Current alone, the new GPC course will further assist in maintaining the standard CCA client ratio, with continuing care assistants helping with clients' daily grooming, meals, and other personal care.
We'll be, of course, coordinating things in 10-bed houses. And so during the day, there would be a couple of staff on during the day, and then, into the evening and nighttime hours, our staff reduces as it does in our current facilities. So it's, during the daytime, it's usually 2 staff to 10 residents.
Ashley Giesbrick is a former GPC grad now working at the Palliser Regional Care Center in Swift Current, and says the CCA course provided her with the training she needed to get into a career in healthcare.
The program is really flexible, and you gain experience while working. That's what's kind of nice about this particular work and education. You're enhancing your education that much more by working on the floor and actually experiencing the things that you're learning. So it's super flexible. The professors or teachers are really great and have that experience to help you. It's more of a personable learning process.
The Continuing Care Assistant Program is one of several partnerships between Great Plains College and the Cypress Health Region, including the registered nursing and LPN programs already offered through the Swift Current campus. Enrollments are now being accepted for the Continuing Care Assistant Program, with classes starting in March of 2016 at Great Plains College.
It will help, as the Premier said, with the short-term issues around the stimulus, but it's got a clear eye on the future, something for the long-term economic health of this region.
Wishing you and yours a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from David Anderson, Member of Parliament for Cypress Hills Grasslands.
Wishing you a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from the management and staff of Pinnacle Financial in Swift Current. Wishing the citizens of Swift Current the very best this holiday season and into the new year from Mayor Schaefer, City Council, and staff of the City of Swift Current. Wishing you and yours a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from the management and staff of Stuke Pharmacy and Leader. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from Gus, Louie, and George at the K Steakhouse and Motel. Book your Christmas party or New Year's celebration today. The city of Swift Current is hoping for a complete sellout in its newest residential subdivision. We find out more in this report. As the end of the year approaches, the city of Swift Current is hoping to finalize the paperwork with interested individuals wanting to purchase lots in the new Cypress Point residential subdivision. 80 lots with varying views adjacent to the Elmwood Golf Course are available, ranging in price from $124,000 to over $299,000 each. City officials explain there's been a lot of interest in the new subdivision over the past several months, and now individuals need to fully commit to the deal.
Lots of people put their name on the list at the start. We didn't expect all 80 people or 80 plus people to definitely move forward with the lot. Some people might decide that the price is higher than what they were willing to pay. Some people, maybe timing is an issue for them. It depends, but what we have asked is for people, because we knew that certain lots would have more people interested than others. And so the question will be afterwards, of course, is that once we've disposed of the lots with multiple interest, are the people that didn't get those lots interested in taking one of the other lots in the subdivision? We don't have that answer because we haven't got all the expressions of interest back. But even if you say you're interested, you still have to follow through.
Marcus adds that as the city strives for a complete sellout of the new subdivision, costs will be recouped by the city in phases.
Well, a complete sellout returns some money to Elmwood for the golf course development, which is sort of in essence is for the land that we're using, that we took out of the golf course and pays for the renovations to the golf course, and of course then the city also recoups the development costs. So we'll get the last X amount of dollars of the cost of developing it when the last lot is sold. But for the most part, the bulk of money spent in terms of putting the development in for the infrastructure, we'll get a lot of that back when the initial bulk of the lots are sold.
And at this point in time, crews have finished their work at the site until spring, with a few details to be addressed in 2016. The deadline for expressions of interest for lots in the new Cypress Point subdivision is December the 14th, with any inquiries directed to City Hall. The full outline of lots available, complete with pricing, are all available on the city's website. The town of Maple Creek is Southwest Saskatchewan's hub for holiday shopping and dining, all at a relaxed pace. Stores are open until 9 on Thursday nights throughout the month of December for your shopping convenience. And Cowtown Christmas on December the 10th brings the Heritage District alive with holiday activities including horse-drawn wagon rides and a visit from Santa. Maple Creek, the perfect shopping and dining excursion. Visit oldcowtown.ca for more details. The City of Swift Current is asking for your feedback through a series of online surveys. We find out more in this report. If you recently received your December utility bill from the City of Swift Current in the mail, you probably noticed several inserts, including this one outlining a Q&A with the city. The document speaks of an online component where local residents can log on to, take a brief survey, and give feedback on various aspects of city services. A concept which will be used into the future for various city projects.
Well, there's a bunch of questions that they can answer on specifically the community plan. There will be in the future some Q&A that's coming for the downtown master plan as well. We did the same thing, some similar for when we did the Being Senior, but it's all about trying to get as much input back from the residents as possible.
The online survey can also be mailed out to residents without internet access who wish to voice their opinions. Anyone wishing to participate in the Q&A can log on to the City of Swift Current's website.
On behalf of everyone here at Cypress Health, I would like to extend our best wishes to you and your family during this festive season. This is a time for family and friends to get together and enjoy the spirit of the season. The holidays are a time to reflect upon where we've been and those things for which we're grateful. Our wish for you is that 2016 will bring you great health, happiness, and prosperity. We are looking forward to many positives throughout the coming year.
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from the Cypress Health Region.
Well, this brings to a close another episode of Southwest TV News, reporting the stories that matter to you. We always welcome your news tips. You can always reach us here by phone at our studio or by email to contact us at southwesttvnews.com. Also, be sure to join us daily online for the latest news from across Southwest Saskatchewan and so much more at MyLocalTV.ca. And be sure to follow us on a range of social media. Thanks for joining us here today. I'm Carol Andrews.